Hi, wrestling fans. Thanks for clicking today's dreaded D-Rose Report. Hey, Vicky Guerrero, she continues to tweet about The Rock and his promo, song, and dance, whatever he did on Raw Monday. She says, call me whatever you will, like biatch, but remember this, I'm the biatch in charge. So there. Anyway, the current layout for the Royal Rumble pay-per-view has the Rumble qualifying match being planned for YouTube pre-show, and the Diva title match is kind of undetermined yet. So anyway, then we got Kane and Bryant. We got taking on Rhodes and Sandow. We got Big Show taking on Del Rio. We got Punk taking on Rock, and then we got a 30-man Royal Rumble match. It's kind of odd. Well, anyway, the script does not have found a script somewhere. Somebody did, probably in the trash like normal. But the script don't have the winners or the Rumble entrances, entrance that's going to be on the show. But the show does no other matches other than that so far, except maybe the Miz taking on Cesaro is all that's going to be on that show. But anyway, you can add up the time, see how much lengthwise of wrestling there's going to be. But that also, this also includes the intros and the match itself and post-match happenings. So here we go. The timed out script shows that the Diva match is going to be lasting 10 minutes. Tag team match is going to be lasting for right at 10 minutes. And the World Heavyweight title match is going to be 20 minutes, and the WWE title match is going to be 30 minutes. The Royal Rumble main event is going to be 70 minutes. So, add them up, see what you come up with. They always have it, what, 2 hours and, it's usually 2 hours and 40 minutes or something like that. WWE officials have offered, believe it or not, old Brock Lesnar a new contract. They wanted him locked in for another year, before WrestleMania. And it's believed that because they want to most likely build something from the 29 WrestleMania for the 30 WrestleMania with him, so they want to make sure they got him locked in. But the deal is believed to be similar to the deal he signed last year, several $1 million, few major pay-per-views and events, and the TV show building up, to those events. And if he's got time, stop by and, say hi. Several $1 million, I sure hell would. But anyway, Lesnar's, hadn't signed the deal yet. Probably won't sign it anytime soon because that's just how he operates. He don't like to, show that he's very hungry. But probably likely to be negotiating up to the end, right before WrestleMania, no doubt. And some within WWE are under the impression he's in the creative plan for WrestleMania 29, so that could help them lock him in. And regarding a potential Lesnar versus Undertaker match, which I've said ever since Lesnar kind of went to the UFC match that one time, and what was it, 140 or something like that, kind of chose him up. But anyway, sources noted that Taker's really hurting bad, and since Lesnar works very physical, officials are very leery of ever doing that kind of a match with Taker and Lesnar. I hate that, but I'm sure Taker does too. He would love to do it. All right, there's been a lot of internal talk about Dolph Ziggler's future lately, and as noted before, the officials are kind of likely, going to be breaking away, like I said before, Big E from Ziggler and AJ. But it sounds like they might be, they might stay with AJ. They're discussing this not because of a possible Langston face turn, but because of a Ziggler face turn. Vince McMahon has been kind of changing his mind back and forth on Ziggler, as a baby face, but it's more when than if. A lot of people in the company feel that Ziggler will take off huge as a baby face when the call is made, and in fact Ziggler is already popular in the New York area. Is said to be influencing Vince's decision. So you go as far as you can. I think Ziggler has with the heel. You go just as far as you can. Big Show's been back and forth many times, and of course, Orton, he went back and forth a few times. But of course, he personally likes to be a heel. But you just go as far as you can. I think Ziggler probably has, and he's kind of just stale right now, so could take off. Miz is trying it. And Ric Flair, of course, somebody wants to take over John Cena's place whenever that time happens. Anyway, Ric Flair is currently being booked for the January 21st show from San Jose, California, and January 22nd, SmackDown taping from Sacramento, and The Rock is being booked for those two shows also. Flair will lead for All Japan Pro Wrestling right after the SmackDown taping. Flair is still working on a pay-per-night deal, but WWE could be signing something more solid soon, believe it or not. I say believe it or not. TNA has sent feelers to Flair about coming back to their company, and apparently they've been doing this since before their lawsuit against WWE was dropped this week. I say their lawsuit was dropped this week. And regarding Flair's segment on The Miz, with The Miz on Monday's Raw, it was designed to endorse The Miz as the babyface and set up Miz for using the figure four and as his new finishing move. When he found out, Flair joked to The Miz, he says, "I hope they let you beat people with it because I never did." Oh well. Flair is likely to be working with The Miz again next week on the tapings. And noted before about the KAITYN Eve Torres on the Diva title, it was going to take place at Royal Rumble, was moved up to the past Monday Raw because it was in Houston. Eve wanted her last night and KAITYN's DVD title win to come in Houston because it's KAITYN's hometown. And it says Eve wanted her last night, not WWE. So anyway, since The Rock has returned, Brian Gerwitz is back into relevance. And one source will say that Gerwitz was very happy to be a part of things since he's still been on the payroll, but not, had any input in WWE for a while. Now that I would like. Of course, I would like to have input, just be on the payroll for a while. Put a word in for me, will you guys? Hey, Gerwitz is The Rock's writer, so he would be heavily involved in upcoming ideas for The Rock's segments. And he's been The Rock's writer for a long time. How much The Rock puts in what he says, I don't know. I'd like to know, because I'm nosy. WWE 13 video game is selling ahead of pace of last year's 2012 video game. TNA's lawsuits with WWE is officially done. It was dismissed in court on Wednesday. TNA filed a motion this week stating that all sides has come to terms and an agreement, and they would withdraw the lawsuit. Each side covered their own legal costs. Oh, I bet that cost a few. For TNA, man, that's got to be a heavy hit. But it sounds like WWE is gearing up for another Diva search, by the way. Wrestling announcer Shannon Rose noted on Facebook that WWE is coming to Tampa, Orlando, and Miami to scout females from 18 to 20. WWE is looking for fitness and bikini models, and you guys put in a word for me. That would be a hell of a payroll to be on, wouldn't it? Scouting. All right, Sami Callihan, Ricky Reyes, Briscoe brothers, Mark and Jay will be attending WWE Developmental 3-day camp tryout in Florida at the end of this month. And happy birthday to six-time Ring of Honor Hall of Famer of Ring of Honor, anyway. Mark Briscoe, 28 years old, former WWE wrestler Kevin Thorne, 36, and three-time NWA Tag Team Champion Chase Stevens, 34, TNA Developmental Talent Sam Shaw, 29, and former TNA Knockout Rosie Love, 28 years old. A lot of young talent and all this. I better get out of here. I want to get this out early to you guys. Thanks for clicking. I gotta go.